The world holds secrets that have never been unlocked. Some belong to people, places, and historical events that defy human understanding. Today, I'll show you 3 astonishing stories, mysteries that still leave scientists and historians in awe. Please join us to get new events every day and every week. Percilla Roman was born on April 26, 1911, in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. From the very beginning, she was different from most babies. She was born with a rare genetic condition called hypertrichosis, which caused thick hair to grow all over her face and body. She also had a double set of teeth, a trait that made her appearance even more unique. Her parents were heartbroken and confused. They took her to doctors across the island, but medicine at that time offered no solution. Instead, doctors could only tell them that Percilla's condition wasn't dangerous. It just made her look unusual. When she was only 3 years old, her parents began showing her in traveling fairs to help support the family. She was introduced as La Chica Mono, or the Monkey Girl. At first, the idea of being displayed to crowds might sound cruel, but for Percilla, it was the start of a lifelong career and a chance to live proudly instead of in hiding. By the time she was a teenager, Percilla had joined a major sideshow in the United States. There, she was billed as the Monkey Girl, a name given to her by showman Karl Lothar. She was described on posters as half human, half animal, the missing link between man and ape. But behind the curtain, she was simply Percilla, kind, intelligent, funny, and proud of who she was. Percilla's thick facial hair made her stand out in every crowd. Instead of shaving it off, she kept it as part of her identity. She wore elegant dresses, smiled for the cameras, and spoke confidently to curious visitors. People came to stare, but many left impressed by her charm and confidence. As she grew older, Percilla became one of the best-known female performers in the carnival world. She wasn't just famous for her looks. She had a warm personality and a strong singing voice that often surprised audiences. Over time, people began to see her not just as the Monkey Girl, but as a real woman with talent and confidence. In 1936, while touring with the Johnny J. Jones Exposition, Percilla met another performer, a man named Bejano, known as the alligator-skinned man. His body was covered in thick, scaly patches due to a skin condition called ichthyosis. Despite how the world saw them, the two fell deeply in love. They got married in 1938 in a beautiful circus ceremony attended by hundreds of fellow performers. The press called them the world's strangest married couple, but to them, it was simply love. They were inseparable, performing together for decades in fairs and sideshows across America. In 1939, they had a daughter named Francine. Tragically, the baby died after just 4 months. Though the loss broke their hearts, Percilla and Emmett continued to travel and perform together, finding comfort in each other's company and in their audience's affection. Through the 1940s and 1950s, they became one of the most popular couples in the circus circuit. They performed together until the sideshow industry began to decline in the 1960s. As society changed, people started seeing oddity shows differently, not as entertainment, but as exploitation. When the carnival days finally ended, Percilla and Emmett retired to Gibsonton, Florida, a small town known as Showtown, USA, because it was home to many retired circus performers. They lived quietly in a modest home, surrounded by friends who understood the life they'd lived. Emmett passed away in April 1995 after nearly 60 years of marriage. After his death, Percilla stopped shaving her beard, a symbolic way of honoring her past and embracing her true self once again. In one of her last interviews, Percilla said, "I'll grant that my appearance is strange and unusual, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying life, from loving, and from living just like anyone else." Percilla Bejano passed away peacefully on February 5, 2001, at the age of 89. Her story is more than a tale of curiosity or fame. It's a story of dignity, courage, and self-acceptance. She lived in a world that often judged her by how she looked, but she proved that beauty and strength come from within. So when people remember the Monkey Girl, they should remember not a spectacle, but a woman who faced the world exactly as she was, and loved every moment of it.